We all live busy and active lives.
Hey, we bad. Hi, Bunny. How do you do? Welcome, welcome, welcome. No relaxing here, only tears and screams. But why? Why? I'd be live. And I was like, no relaxing here. Only tears and you gonna make some pizza rolls? Ooh, he's sticking on them. Hello, everybody. Welcome. A good day so far? It's been a good day. As long as it's been a good day. Still only one. Nope. As long as it's been a good day. Mic's a bit soft is because I'm not speaking into it. Ah, you gotta go. Oh, no. Okay, bye, Bunny. Have a good one. It's literally because I'm not speaking into my microphone. Listen, I'm still munching, okay? Don't sass me. I still haven't had coffee. I'm, like, not even awake properly. Like you're a 13-year-old in the COD Modern Warfare lobby. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm gonna be real. I'm glad I missed out on that. I had so much other stuff that I was playing that I'm so glad I missed out on that. It would have required me to have internet as well, but in all honesty, I'm so bloody glad I missed that bullshit. So I just got off recording a video, so this is where we currently are. The video is not out yet because it still needs to be edited. So that is currently what I was busy with. But yeah, I have been a little bit busy with a whole lot of other stuff. Hydrate? I actually need to get my hydrate. Love? Can you bring my water for me, please? What's my favorite band and why? People keep asking me that. I don't actually have like a favorite band. I have a band that I like, but I don't really have like a favorite band. I guess if I had to pick one, probably AC/DC, because you know when you're struck by the thunder, that's honestly the best way you can go about it. You know, if you're thunderstruck, no one can tell you otherwise. My bottle not there. Next to it. Hey Moonby, how do you do, buddy? I so want Darkhaven to release this second. I'm telling y'all, chat. I was looking at this thing yesterday, and my excitement for that game has increased like 20-fold. Legitimately. I don't want to be touched by a thunder. You've been thunderstruck. I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite band. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Dragon Lady, long time. How do? Yeah, I don't have a favorite band per se. I'm like one of those. I'm weird like that. I find like maybe it's just me, but I don't have favorites. I know, probably cop out, boring answer. In all honesty, I'm running out of milk here. I am. Lies and slander? What do you mean lies and slander? What do you mean lies and slander? I wish it was lies and slander. I need to go put this truffle away. Watched Sam Raimi send help. Been a while since I could catch you on. Been busy. My youngest daughter and her boyfriend had to move back in. Oh. And how's that going? Okay, put this in. We were talking about favorite bands, Professor Psyduck. We were talking about bands and favorite bands. That person probably has left a while ago now. YouTube be wildin' lately, chat. YouTube be wildin'. I have no more dirt. Like, you would think, like, at this point, I would have a lot of dirt, but I just don't. Only had 2 months of freedom? Oh, gosh. I'm assuming youngest and boyfriend couldn't make it because, you know, life is expensive. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You go here. Bam. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Imagine Dragons dropped a new song recently. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I'm not a huge Imagine Dragons friend. A fan. I know how that sounds, and someone's gonna tell me I have no taste, which is perfectly fine by me. But I'm not a huge Imagine Dragons friend. Not saying they don't make good music. Like, I think they make some of the best music out there. It's just it's not my cup of tea. But then again, Spotify told me that I have the listening age of a 69-year-old. So, you know, what do I know about music? You know? What do I know about music is the question. What does this boy know about music when his Spotify age is 69? I'm still listening to There She Was, just a walking down the street singing do a dee 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 dum dee dee dum. That is a cock old song, by the way. I went to go read up. That is a fucking old song. Holy shit. It is. It's a cock old song. Okay. She was meant to go on the lease at her friend's house who lives with her mum, but it's an upstairs downstairs house. And mum being changed her mind, and being young and not rented, it's hard to get a place. Oh gosh, of course, the mother changed her mind. Why wouldn't she? After she had already gone through all the effort of moving. People. I grew up in the 80s, 90s, so that's what I listened to most. Some early 2000s. I've been trying to get into some 2000s music. There's some good 2000 stuff. I recently started listening to Akon again. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. So that's where I am at the moment in my existence, in this mortal coil we call life. You listen from 80s to today. I heard a pretty cool song. When was it? I was listening to the radio, and it was actually... But apparently the song is not a 2020 song. Apparently the song was made 15 years ago. And I'm pretty sure everyone else only figured out about the song because of, like, TikTok and because of YouTube Shorts and stuff. But it's that Baby Turn the Lights Off. That song's a banger, dude. Like, I was listening to that and I was like, damn, is this new? No. Song is 15 years old. I was like, huh? So I figured out that I may or may not only see mild success with my music. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's got to be here. Oh man, am I gonna do this? Probably. Okay, so let's just mark the spot here, but I'm going to have to build out on this, which means I have to get dirt and I have to break this whole thing down. These are why live streams exist, people. These are why live streams exist. So y'all don't have to see this bullshit on the VODs. The one from the meme? Yeah. I listened to the whole song. It's actually a banger. Like, I was like, damn, this song is actually like legit, dude. Spend your 20 seconds building up wealth to buy your own place. Yep. Or your 20s. Did I hear about the new fun game, Hellmart? No. I saw it. I don't want to play it. Don't even think about giving it to me. Don't even think about it, chat. I will not be playing it. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I will not be playing it. Hellmart. It's a horror game. You're basically looking after a supermarket, apparently. I fucking hate it so much, I'm telling you. Gifted? No, fuck off! If I hear sounds of cannons firing, you guys realize that I'll probably not play it, right? Actually, I might just do like a one-off video on it. I need to play other stuff for, gotta preheat the oven, no worries. I gotta play other stuff for YouTube. Other than the multiplayer stuff we've been busy with. Need to find a single player game. That isn't what's that game? What's that game? Quarantine Zone. That one. I need to play something that isn't Quarantine Zone. Because it's popular, you know? When games are popular. Yeah. Isn't this the quickest way to deal with leaves? Yes, it is. Okay, I've taken down this structure of madness. So I won't be playing too long today, chat. I still have Core Keeper to go record. I still have another episode of this to record. Then I've got 5 videos for next week. And we did a little bit of multiplayer horror action in the form of mimes, which was hilarious. To the point where my wife overdrove her microphone that we couldn't hear her dying of laughter. And I don't want to spoil what made my wife die of laughter. I want y'all to see in the video, but it was so funny. It was, oh my gosh. I think we were all taken aback by what had happened because we just simply didn't expect it. We legitimately didn't expect the hilarity that would ensue with what had happened there, to be honest with you. I'll play open cards. It was so funny, chat. Oh my goodness. It really was. It was one of the funniest things I had ever experienced. Okay, so there, then there, then place the dirt. What are you talking about? There. And then there. Okay, cool. And then it's fence. So where's my fences? I had to reload the shaders apparently because I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, so we'll take this away. Go. Then I just want to make sure we do it correctly. This away. Luckily, I don't have to plant too much dirt to sort this out, really. But yeah, I hope people are still enjoying the series, in all honesty. I've had some apprehensions with it lately. Purely just because I think the series is no longer really being pushed by YouTube anymore. And, you know, I don't want to waste everyone's time if you want to watch something else. Okay, cool. But yeah, here we go. This is our farm, everybody. This is Iridium Sprinkler Farm shenanigans. You know? Oh gosh. Oh, what, I have to do it all. Nice. I hate when I do that. So what's everyone's plan for today, everyone? Technically, they're not pizza rolls. Then what are they? What's everyone's plans for today besides, you know, just relaxing and vibbing and, you know, doing the usual adult things? It's a little after 6 p.m. for you? Oh, gosh. Okay, let's go get water. But there you go, chat. Iridium farming has cometh. Just been relaxing for Saturday. Nice. I need to record one more episode of this. The reason we're live streaming right now and I'm not recording is my camera battery is practically dead. So I had to take it off, so I thought, oh well, let's just, you know, smack a live stream. Why not? You know? This does look the same. Yeah. So I'm busy charging the camera battery at the moment. Then I want to see if I can get Core Keeper done. And I think I'm going to stick to Core Keeper being like 1 or 2 episodes a week. But I find it weird. People want more of the Society Sunlit Valley videos, right? It's the strangest thing. They want more of the videos. But like every subsequent video has less views than the other. And I'm like, okay, YouTube, what do you want me to do is the thing. So I thought about like building up a content wall, right? Like not uploading for a whole week. And then 1 week just drop everything in one day. Just be like, here you go, everyone. Have at it kind of deal. Because I believe YouTube, I don't know if it works anymore that way. Because I know there were people that were experimenting with a content wall drop, right? I don't know. It's one of those weird things where I'm just like, okay. Alright, let me see. Do I still have enough fence? I want to keep this. Not that fence. When did I get all this bullshit? I don't know why I'm keeping the the snowballs. We're gonna need it for stuff later, but I don't need it this very second. You'll notice that I may or may not have been fishing in the nether. Okay, maybe, just maybe, I was fishing in the nether. So you know, there could be some stuff. No, gold coin. Thank you. Come back here. So I may or may not have been busy in the video. Just pretend that you guys didn't see anything. Okay, just pretend you didn't see anything. Just absolutely pretend you didn't see a single thing. Magic rope. Okay, yeah, buddy. Pretend that what you are witnessing does not exist. It is an illusion. All of this is make-believe. All right? Make-believe. Hey, Ball Animations. How's it going? It goes good. How goes it with you? It has been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you have been doing well. Okay, put that. There we go. Ma'am, I'm blind in my left eye and 73% blind in my right eye. Oh, man. Alright, I knew I had a lot of birch fence left. Oh, baby, turn the lights off. Ooh, 'cause it's getting neat. I need to I think it's late, but I think the way he pronounced it was real odd. You know, real odd. Like an oddball. Okay, let's light it up. Let's light it up, up, da 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 da. No, 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 no. Ugh. Your exams and maybe a few more gaming achievements, but overall fine. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. You're doing things. 2, 3, 4. There. Put that down. Don't use falsetto like that. You can't tell me what to do, okay? You can't tell me what to do. I am an artist with more than one song, okay? I know what I'm doing-ish. Okay? I have more than one song, which qualifies me to know everything there is to know about the musical industrialness, okay? I am a certified genius. Y'all thought Michael Bublé defrosts every year. Just wait until Uncle Rusty starts his defrosting bullshit. Oh. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? It's no wonder my mother is disappointed with me. It really isn't a wonder. At this point, it's just factual statement. Ugh. And besides, I think I need a hit before I can call myself a musical master. Glitch, welcome to the stream. How do you do? But yeah, I have 2 songs. I have a third coming out. I'm really excited for the third. I cannot begin to describe to you guys how excited I am to release the third game. Third song. Because it's my song that I have written. Me, myself, and Arnold. And I personally think it's going to be one of my best ever. I do. I personally think it's going to be one of my best ever. And it's odd, right? Because you know what I find strange, right? A lot of people like my first song better than my second song. Oh, how nice. A lot of people like my first song better than my second song, right? I do. And a lot of people like my second song better than my first song. You know what I find? I like my second song better than I like my first one. And I like my first one, but I was like, my second one I put on vibe. Maybe I'm just like, yeah, let's go for it. So it's like, it's so weird how different it is. Check out on the stream later. You like Minecraft? Good. Minecraft's a good game. Minecraft is a good game. Okay. Not fully grown. Not fully grown. Not fully grown. Okay. Nothing is fully grown. But we have planted our sprinkler system. So I think I might just like... How much money do I have? Dragon fruit sampling. Okay, well, you know what? I'm actually going to do it. And I'm just going to plant you here. Because apparently you can grow in this weather. I don't want to get more tobacco because that was cuck expensive. You know what? I'm actually just going to leave it. There you go. How about that? Just going to leave it be. I've been performing live for 15 years and have 3 original songs and 4 covers on YouTube. I think I can say something. Go for it. Go for it. Hurt me. Hurt me with your words. I'm ready. How did I end up in the same stream again? There's 2 streams. One is a short stream and one is a long form stream. So there's always 2 streams. I did with the falsetto. Listen here. I don't care. Okay? I will falsetto the way I feel like it should be falsettoed, okay? Don't you come over here and tell me what to do, okay? I am a musical genius artist. I am the most undiscovered talent in the world. Y'all thought Taylor Swift has got a cult going on. Just wait until I get huge, baby. I think I should stop talking. I think I should just shut up and just let everyone, not have to listen to my voice busy talking cuck. You know what I mean? Because right now what I'm doing is talking a whole bunch of cuck. Oh, man. That's the most true thing I've ever heard. Exactly. Exactly. I'm the most undiscovered talent in the world. Am I Irish? No, I'm South African. I am South African. May not always sound like it, but yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, the double mayonnaise, man. The double mayonnaise is just... It's so much money. All right, let's see. How are you aging? Okay, you're aging fine. I'm out of fun. That's what all the gingers say? No, I am South African. Believe me. If I was Irish, you would know about it. We don't support schmatzis. What is a schmatzi? You like my accent? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. That's honestly, I think, the first time on stream we've been complimented for our accent, chat. I don't know how to feel about this. If I was Irish, people would know about it, in all honesty. I would make it a point that people know I'm Irish. I would legitimately make it a point that people know I'm Irish. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Okay. I see, wee bad. Okay, I see. Okay. You've made your point. Get off. I'm Aussie, some people think I'm from New Zealand. They get it mixed up. That I find odd because Aussie accents and Kiwi accents are, I wouldn't say distinctly different, but you can tell who's Aussie and who's Australian. I wouldn't be able to give you a precise reason of how I know that, but I just know, okay? Because I am a genius. Don't ask me how I'm a genius, I just know I am. You don't sound Australian, but you are? Interesting. I mean, you don't have to follow the normal accent. You don't. A lot of people mistake my accent, and it's because 13 years of YouTube will do that to you. If I play you my first ever YouTube video I made... Yeah. You'll know that I'm South African. One real quick as well. You mix them up all the time? Well, you should do better then. Yeah, that's what you get for bubbing on my falsetto. That's what you get, wee bad. That's what you get. Nerd. Okay. Wait, hold on. Where's my other... Okay, there's my other fishing rod. What mod is this? Society Sunlit Valley. It is a Stardew Valley mod for Minecraft. And it's one of the biggest mod packs that you'll ever play. Because it's got so much to do. My youngest daughter's boyfriend is Kiwi. See, that's not bad. I don't want to call people dumb, but some people don't leave the bubble they are in. And know nothing of other countries. Some people prefer the safety of their bubbles, right? I don't blame people for staying in the safety of their own bubble. I don't, because I think, you know, the world is a tough place. But for me, if I could, I would want to visit a plethora of countries. I don't know if I want to visit Australia, to be quite honest with you, because of my severe arachnophobia. I legit don't know if I would want to visit Australia. Address is asking if you would have early next week available. Yep. As long as it's not on Monday or Thursday. You don't see spiders often? Are you sure about that? Just don't visit the country. There you go. See? 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 From an Australian. from an Australian, out from the Aussie's mouth. There you go. Okay. Don't worry, they are friendly. Bullshit. Bullshit. Y'all have a fucking thing called a mouse spider. And fucking rears up like this. And then it just yells at you. And the Sydney funnel web spider. And fucking... No. Nah. Fuck that shit. There's a game called Huntsman, right? Where there are genetically modified spiders, and you have to escape the fucking lab. And I give kudos to the developers for making the spiders like work the way they do IRL. Look, the game is a buggy mess, no pun intended. The game really does need work. But in all honesty, that is a fucking nightmare of a game. That legitimately would kill me IRL. And then Havoc wants me to play a fucking VR in Metro where the fucking spiders jump in my face. People want me to die. I think I found it. Havoc doesn't consider me a friend. Havoc considers me, a nerd who they want to see me die. Kill it with fire too. Oh gosh. Today is 41 degrees Celsius. Good lord. How do you guys survive that heat? Am I Australian? No, I'm not. I'm just having a meltdown over Australia and the lack of ways of dealing with spiders. You're avoiding Metro because you have yet to make time to fix the VR. Yeah, true. I should actually make time to fix the VR because I want to make more VR content. I want to play VR Skyrim, in all honesty. I really do. I want to play VR Skyrim. But I'm just not in the mood for fucking Steam breaking and a whole bunch of other stuff. That's why I've been putting it off. You have a friend called Bob and he's a really big spider? Why? Why would you do that? Make time so we fix it? How about tomorrow? Legit tomorrow I will give you a message. I'll give you access to my computer. You just go for it. I have Australian cousins, but you're Greek? That's cool, though. By the way, chat, I know this is like super boring, me just playing in the dirt the whole time, but I promise you, there's a means to an end here. There legitimately is a means to an end here. So, y'all are just gonna have to be patient. You guys asked for the grind? Well, here's the grind, baby. It's fine. We're chatting and mining. Yep. I'm basically just trying to get that whole area flattened out because we are going to start our fish pond empire. Not the kind of empire that would involve slaying younglings. We'll 100% guarantee you that. That's a different kind of empire and one not too particularly fond of, That's not my kind of empire. Alright. Back at it again. But yeah. Us, patient. The first time with us in stream. Listen, no one is keeping you here. Okay? You are welcome to leave whenever you feel like. That's the beauty of the internet. If you don't like something, you can leave and do whatever you want. Commit to a fixed time. Sundays I have meal prep to do. 10 o'clock. Yell at me. You could always just say, hey, listen, I want to come for a braai or for chicken, and then just come and fix it, It doesn't always have to be on me either. It's an excuse to come visit. Empire, like Anakin built with Padawans. Yeah, that empire. That empire. Yeah, I had this this conversation yesterday, which kind of, I don't know if I get angry anymore. I think I just feel severe disappointment. So, I was told yesterday that this person I spoke to is going to visit their friends in Benoni, which happens to be close by where I live. And I'm like, you know? So I've come to the conclusion that I kind of just want to be left alone and people mustn't speak to me anymore. Because it's convenient for everyone else that I always have to make the time and effort to go places. But not once will there be an offer to go, hey, listen, can we come over for a braai or something? And I'm like, You know, I just feel disappointment now. I don't know if anyone else has had to do that kind of thing where they kind of distance themselves. But, hey, Lukey, welcome to the stream. Lukey Wookie, what a name. I am getting so tired of always being the one that has to make plans. I am the one that has to drive. I am the one that has to, and on, please and thank you. I'm getting tired of being that guy for people that just don't want to make the effort. And there's not anyone in chat. I want to point that out. It's not anyone in chat. My friends make so much more of an effort than people that, are supposed to care. And it's just, it's like this further disappointment of, I say, yo, do you want to come over? No, it's so far and the road is so bad. And I'm just like, okay. But then, in the same breath, you'll go to friends in the same area. Yeah, so that was my conversation yesterday, Chad. So if I seem a little bit out of it, I think I'm just disappointed, is my question. Like, I try and be a good person. I really do. I try and be a good person. I give Havoc and Weebad all the grief in the world, but, that's on them, not on me. But I find it just so very disappointing that strangers that you now consider friends make more of an effort than people that are supposed to be there for you through thick and thin. Imagine I can play board games? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone could tell me, how do you deal with that situation? Because I don't want to have confrontation because, it's always going to be like a guilt trip thing. And then at the end of the day, I'm so tired that I just be like, okay, whatever. So if anyone has advice, now would be the time to drop some wisdom bombs on old Uncle Dusty. Because it hurts. Let me just tell you, it's disappointing is the thing. It's like, ugh. Update the T. Yeah. Just don't go out of your way for them. I try not to. I really don't. Like, I don't even want to visit anymore at all. I'll make an excuse under the sun every single chance I get. Yeah, I remember that story. Okay, cool. This is a lot of dirt we brought, but it's definitely not going to be enough. Let me tell you that right now. It is not going to be enough, not even remotely. Two of one of my oldest friends never even responded to the message on the group chat when it said they when it was said there that you were missing. Oh my goodness. I'll read that message now. Let me finish this. Made a rule for myself not too long ago that if they can't make the effort to talk or see me, I give them a time limit and then bye bye. Not worth having people in your life that just don't care. Yeah. Fine. Like, they don't have any contact with me in weeks, but like, don't leave it on scene. Say anything. Interesting. I feel like you should cut them out because like, it just feels like they don't care. It's as simple as that. They just didn't care. It's tough, huh, chat? It's tough having friends and family. What time do I want to go to the hairdresser? What time do they have available? What time do they have available? That's the real question. Something that I should talk to them and work it out, and something I should just walk away from them without any word. Well, here's the thing. Reciprocate the energy, right? If they can't give you a word of when you were missing, or quote unquote missing, then don't give them a word why you don't speak to them. Like, match the energy. That's what I would do. Match the energy. Probably the whole day. Yeah. Early morning would be good. Early morning would be good. 9 does sound good, yeah. 9 does sound good. Thank you, my love. I can go get this mop on my head sorted. I can finally look like a human being again. Good gracious. See? This is going to take a while, chat. Legitimately, this is going to take a while. This project is just going to take an actual age to sort. Honestly, I don't even want to know what I want to do because I want to be cold turkey to them. But we have similar friend groups and we're going to see each other one way or another. Well then, you know what? They can talk to you. I don't see why you have to talk to them, in all honesty. And if they don't want to talk to you, that's not just how it is. I had that issue with someone a while ago where we have similar friend groups, but we didn't speak to each other. And I was like, well, you know what? You can speak to me to hash it out. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. And they haven't spoken to me since. Like, and it's all because their husband's feelings were hurt, and then they messaged me out of nowhere asking me if my one friend is single and if I would set him up with their sister. And I'm going, you don't speak to me for 6+ months, then you message me out of the blue to ask a favor. Yeah, no. Apparently it's up to me to inform them that I'm actually hurt and mad because they apparently don't know, understand that I'm feeling that. No, I'm sorry. How do you not understand that? You get a message of your friend that might be missing and you don't say anything. Okay, sure. But you're the one in the wrong. Nah. That sounds like gaslighting to me. That sounds like Among Us gaslighting to me, but that's what that sounds like. Don't call me or visit to normal chat. Yeah, no, exactly. You don't speak to me because your person's feelings are hurt, and I apologized for that as well. I did. I was like, oh well, I'm so sorry. Then you don't speak to me for months on end, and then out of the blue you ask me that kind of favor. I'm like, yeah, My beard is cool. Thank you. Chapol? Is that how you say your name? Welcome. Or Share. Sharepole. There you go. Yeah, no. I love my friends because my current friends make the time and effort for me. I just give Havoc grief every now and then because Havoc keeps recommending me these horror games that are just... Ugh. Except for Isla. That was a decent recommendation up until. And that was the one time Havoc had my back. For those that don't know, Havoc and I did a charity live stream many years ago. Many years ago, right? And this was when Five Nights at Freddy's VR had come out, right? Like Help Wanted. Fuck it. So, we did this for a charity live stream. I had a gout attack and sprained my foot, and it was all at the same time. What is the topic? Friends not being friends. People who are communicating and then never communicate again and then want favors from you. And they make you feel bad for not communicating. Those are not friends. Those are people who want to get a gab out of you. But anyway. So we did a charity live stream, and Havoc's like, okay, cool. What are we gonna do? I'm like, okay, you know what? Five Nights at Freddy's VR came out. Let's do it for charity. Put this fucking, these VR goggles on. Oh my lordy, Chad, let me tell you. If you've ever watched cricket in your life, at least once, you'll know that when those guys sweat and they lift their helmets, that there's an obscene amount of sweat that comes out of those helmets. I will 100% guarantee you can ask Havoc this, that was me the entirety of playing Five Nights at Freddy's. And Havoc will also tell you that the amount of laughter they got that day was insanity. So, I believe there's a mini game. If I remember how Five Nights at Freddy's 2 works exactly, you have to put on the Freddy mask every time the animatronics walk into the office. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I got this. So Chico barges into the office. I wait a couple of seconds. I take the mask off 1 second too early. And Chica, you know, stabs me in the face with her beak. And I scream bloody murder. There's Havoc in the corner over there behind me. Done. Just absolutely, like, on the floor. Finished. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the clip. Oh my gosh. It was the most horrifying thing on planet Earth. Havoc was finished. Havoc was lying there, holding the little thing. What am I building? I am busy flattening out the land. So you'll notice that there's a wall here. I am filling up this whole thing. And what we're doing is we are going to start our fish pond empire. That is what I'm busy with. So this is going to take a while to do. I know I could get a builder's one, but I don't think a builder's one is actually in this mod pack. Told you guys, wasn't remotely enough. I could just like do the whole top layer, but the darkness would consider underground, and I don't want to have mobs spawning here. So that's why I'm going through the painstaking effort of filling it up. And it's gonna take a while. Like I said, I might just do this off camera, to be honest with you. Even off stream, I might just do this in my spare time. But there's a lot of stuff we can do in the meantime before we get our fish pond empire up. But I need this whole top area because I need to dig into it, make water, get fish. There's a lot to do here. There's also going to be a fruit tree orchard. That ain't a pond, it's a lake. You'll see what I mean. You can put up torches and stuff. Nah. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. So let's quickly check our crops here. I know these sprinklers don't have anything on them, but there's not many winter crops that aren't ludicrously expensive. Okay, those are growing nicely. How's the ginger doing here? Oh yeah. Look at that. Ooh yeah. I'm the cream of the crop. Oh yeah. Nice. Cabbages have grown. Beautiful. And look at this. Once we get these upgraded to Iridium, can you imagine the amount of money we are going to make? Oh, my lordy. Eventually, I want to get like a tractor going. So you can build a tractor in this. By the way, letting everyone know. You can build a tractor and it's great for harvesting. I turned a corner in the mines and 2 big frogs looked at me. Oh dear. Fuck off, fly. Okay, do we need this for anything? Oh, we can make like ginger preserves. 424 gold. What? Oh, you know I must. Surely you know I must though. But like, and surely. Can I get a chicken and call it Fred? I have yet to name my animals. I really should do that. I keep asking everyone, ooh, no. What are we going to call our animals? Meanwhile, I never actually name my animals. This is ridiculous. We bad. In my personal opinion, those are not your friends. I'm going to be real with you. Those don't sound like friends to me. Maybe I'm just a little harsh, but yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Where's my other chicken? Whoa. What am I? There you are. Why are you there? Okay, you know what? Stay there. Enjoy your time with the lamp. Okay, cool. And then milky milk. Eventually we'll like automate everything. That's also kind of the thing we want to get done. Hey, Savage Guy, how do you do? You need a chicken named Fred. You know what? I think we'll do it. Why not? Can I eat the ginger just straight up raw? Do I confront them or cold turkey? You know what? Again, I feel like you match the energy, right? And it might be terrible advice on my part, but like I feel like if they don't reach out to you when you can see where people's loyalties are, why should you tell them how you feel? Why? That's my question. Why should you tell them how you feel when at the end of the day you thought that they would reach out and they just didn't bother? That's my argument. That is my argument. Is why do you have to make the effort to tell people? Hey, Slick Dude. Hey, Savage Guy. Can I get a shout out for the 2, please? Moderators, do your unpaid job, please. By the way, 6,000 gold for this stack. Look at that. Insanity. I'm actually just going to sell this stuff. Okay. Sell the eggs. We want to keep the rest of this. And just keep communication to the minimum. Yep. You will have earned a sub because you'll actually get Fred. Everyone I asked for so far didn't do it. You know what? Here's the thing. You need to subscribe because you like the content, not because I do a thing. I have so many name tags, and I don't have enough. I don't have enough name tags. Welcome there, Ball. Welcome. Remember, chat, you need to subscribe because you enjoy the content. That's it. Because I can name this, you can subscribe, and then 1 second later you can unsubscribe. That's how YouTube works, baby. But I do need to name these things. So we will name one of the chickens Fred just because. Fred the chicken. And you know what? You will be called Fred. Okay, wait. How do I do? Don't I need to go? Wait, hold on. Doink. Fred the chicken. And you know what I must do? Hold on. Let's find you a partner. You. There you go. Now everyone will get the reference. Wait, hold on. That's Wilma. Hold on, where's... No, wait, what the fuck? Okay, that was Wilma. Alright, I did it wrong. Hold on. And there's Fred. Okay, there's Fred and Wilma, people. Come here. Wilma! Me! If Fred dared to raise his voice at me like that, I would have fucking just punched him in the gourds. I have transferred from the shorts live to the video live. Nice. Welcome. Wilma! Yeah, you see, if Fred ever dared to yell at me like that, man, I'd be like, bitch, you wanna try yell at me like that again? Try that shit, homeboy. Well, fucking throw hands right here, right now. You see, the Flintstones were American. No, it's Wilma. Velma is from Scooby-Doo. Weebad, I cannot begin to express my severe disappointment in what you just said. I cannot begin to express the disappointment in what you just said to me. Chat, how do we feel about that level of disappointment with Weebad? Like on a scale of 1 to what the fuck? I'm sorry that Flintstones are before my time. Oh, right in the old age. Oh. Right in the old age. Oh. Yeah, now my back. You grew up watching Pokemon? Which one? Which one? Which one? Hold on. This is gonna dictate his age to us, chat. This is gonna dictate his age to us. Which Pokemon? No, I know the like you're talking OG Pokemon. Like the very first Pokemon. I wanna be the very best. Like your mom always was. Wait, sorry. Hey, Crimson Wolf, how do you do? I was born long after Flintstones came out, and I still grew up with it. Flintstones is old, people. It's like, did y'all know that Tom and Jerry is actually obscenely old? Just so that we can all feel old today, okay? Did you guys know Tom and Jerry is actually obscenely old? Like, it's actually... Yes, feel the pain, chat. Feel the pain, okay? Do the roar. Do the roar. Aren't Tom and Jerry like 80s, 90s? Nope. Hold on. Yep. Tom and Jerry are 85 years old as of 2025. How's that, chat? Do you feel that? Grew up with Naruto? Oh gosh. Got young people here. It's been 85 years. Have you seen my wife nearby? Actually, yes, I have. I actually have. I have seen your wife nearby. I just need to get an axe with Silk Touch, and then I'll bring your wife to you, and then you two can be, you know, doing tree things together. As long as you don't do it on camera, I don't want to get demonetized or banned. That's fine by me. Your grandparents with little kids. Pokemon, OG, and Johto are the right answers. Yes, those are the correct answers. Those are the correct answers. You are not the weakest link. Don't go anywhere. Anyone remember that one? Weakest link? You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Fuck off. See, that should have been the South African version. You are the weakest link. Fuck off. Cha-ching. Yes, Slick. Yugi boy. Am I eating a pie? No, I'm having a booty roll. Typical South African thing, baby. I wish I was having a pie, to be honest. I haven't had a pie in a while. This fucking fly, I'm telling you. Yugi boy. Kaiba boy. Hey, listen, that voice actor for Pegasus. Chef's kiss, baby. Chef's kiss. Is GX acceptable? I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I'm sorry. I feel like Jaden is a poople of a protagonist. I do. The only suitable protagonist is Yugi, and that's it. People say Yusei is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Character. It's nice to be wrong. People say Jaden is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Character. It's nice to be wrong. People like that other 5DX garbage, you know, synchro summon, and they're riding on bikes and doing duels. No. You are allowed to like what you like, but you're also allowed to be wrong, okay? The best card-playing protagonist in the history of anime will always be Yugi Moto, and that is it. Anything else, your argument is invalid, okay? So says the Dungeon Master. This DM right here tells you, I don't have my shirt yet, okay? I'm waiting for my shirt. But once my shirt comes that says, I am the Dungeon Master, your argument is invalid, okay? Then I will have achieved true societal power, okay? I have the beard, so I have beard privilege. And once I get the DM shirt, everyone is fucked. Kaiba is the best because as president of Kaiba Corp, your argument is invalid. As president of Kaiba Corp, I declare this invalid. You can't. As a president of a large major corporation, I have to do that every day. You gotta, oh, by the way, did you guys know, for those that don't know, did you guys know that the voice actor for Kaiba is the same voice actor for Brock in Pokemon? It's the exact same guy. Because I'm the DM, that's why. Exactly. I'll get you the D20 mouth gag to silence people. Don't tempt me, Havoc.
Job's done.
Job done. Rosa, thank you for the subscription. Was that for Yugi boy? Kaiba boy. That guy who did the voice for Pegasus, just mwah. Yeah, so there's a little bit of tidbit for information to the people who watch Pokemon and who watched my love, that was a hooter. My love. There was a hooter. I don't know if anyone's at the house. You sure it's not your order? Stardew Mod is so cool. It's so cool. And the thing is, there's a perfection. The reason I'm going so hard on this is because there's a thing called perfection. You see this bullshit right here? You see this bullshit right here? We need to do perfection. We do. So there's a reason I'm going hard on this mod pack right now. There's perfection. So I'm trying to teach everyone how to play the game to perfection. Although, you know, I don't think I have any business to do that. But still. Best cartoon intro. Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness. Do I finish it, chat? Do I finish it? Oh, what the hell? Did I get a speed boost? Oh shit. No, don't tell me once it's placed and I break it, it's gone. I missed that show. Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me. Epic sword slashes. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku. Gotta get back Back to the Past, Samurai Jack. Watcha. You can tell how much cartoons I've watched in my lifetime over and over and over and over again. Hey Jamie, welcome to the stream. Sorry I had to finish my monologue there. will.i.am wrote the intro song. It's so good. I have watched way too many cartoons in my life. How about this one, chat? Living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar. You gotta find first gear in your giant robot car. You dig giant robots. I dig giant robots. We dig giant robots. Chicks dig giant robots. Bow, 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 bow. Nice. Cat dog. Bow, wow. That was a obscenely strange show. You have the right answer? Okay, what is the correct answer? Tell me about the correct answer. We bad? And no one can tell me I'm wrong? Okay, do it. Do it. Because I'm going to tell you you're wrong. I'm the viewer that comes and watches a stream every 2 to 3 months and has been here for a while. Well, thank you for all animations. I appreciate it. Fairly Odd Parents, you are wrong. It's a great show. Don't get me wrong. Fairly Odd Parents is fantastic, but you're wrong. It's not the greatest intro of all time. It is not. It is not. And how dare you say that in front of my face? How dare you? It's a good one though. It really, really, really is. And that's a lady that sings that, by the way. That's Tara Strong, baby. No, you are wrong. Because Courage the Cowardly Dog exists, and Megas XLR exists, and Samurai Jack exists. You have no power here! You fool! It's a really good intro, though. It really is. It's so good. And by the way, the correct answer is, oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. That is the greatest intro of all time. Hey, Robbo. How you doing? I'm a mod, so I kind of do have power here. I can take that power away. Don't you tempt me, nerd. First anime I watched was One Piece as a kid. You know what? That's not a bad anime to watch as a child, in all honesty. I was never a massive fan of what do you call it? Of One Piece, but I can recognize that it's one of the best anime of all time. Or the reboot. Also, if we're talking about iconic intros, okay? If we're talking about iconic intros, how can we not talk about the Dragon Ball Z intro? I don't know, I'm feeling a bit sick. Oh, hope you get better. One Piece, your favorite? I prefer Bleach. People are going to tell me what they want, but I prefer Bleach. But Dragon Ball Z's intro, when we were children watching SABC, was like one of the greatest intros in the history of anime. All right? And I would play it, but I think YouTube would copyright slam me. I would play it, but I think YouTube would copyright slam me. But y'all can't tell me that that intro ain't iconic. You can't. Y'all can't tell me that you weren't glued to your seats. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, rock Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I don't know the rest of it. DBZ is the reason I'm called Savage Kai. See? We all have our stories. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh's intro, the original intro, you can't fucking tell me that's not amazing. Like, you can't tell me the OG Yu-Gi-Oh intro ain't a fucking banger. Never was a huge fan of DVZ, but my parents are. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I know a lot of people who don't like Dragon Ball Z. How does it feel to live in South Africa? It's fine. Why? Is there something I'm supposed to feel? I got no issue living in South Africa. In my honest opinion, I think South Africa has a lot of problems, but we ball, right? We ball. That's the thing. Like, if there's one thing a South African does, is we ball. Okay? People don't understand. We ball. We ball. Things are bad here, you know, in terms of governmental stuff, but we have good food. We have good weather. We have, you know, good food, good weather. Someone help me out here. We've got braais, okay? Like, that's at the end of the day, we braai. That's like a South African staple. No other country can tell you that they braai. They all barbecue. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not the same as braai, okay? And every South African will tell you that. We have decent takeaway that isn't plastic. America. So, in all honesty, we ball. It's not the greatest country, but I think every single country has its issues, right? We have labor laws, chat. Like, if you think about it, in America, you got Mama and Tato Beans, you got me, okay? I'm a South African icon. No, I just, sorry. And no, I'm born and bred in South Africa, baby. I am South African through and through. Like I said, if I play my very first YouTube video for you guys, you will never not tell me I'm South African again. You will never not tell me, because it's pretty obvious. Oh, but do I want to load up that video? Do I really want to load up that video? I don't like watching my old stuff. Don't think you can moan like Tay? Give me a chance. You haven't heard me on Discord. But I'm not going to do it right now. So here's the thing about South Africa. A lot of our stuff don't work, but we have great labor laws, right? That protect people. That legitimately actually protect people. Oh! I fished up another lava fishing rod. But for why? We have good labor laws that protect the employee. You can't just fire someone in South Africa without like a reason. They either have to be on probation, or you have to give them first warning, second warning, final written warning, and then you are dismissed, right? So it protects the employee. Our medical aid schemes, as much as they are schemes, still work. Like, yeah, you have free healthcare in Canada, and I don't think America has free healthcare. I could be wrong. But you have to be assigned a general practitioner. Now, we have free medical at the hospital. You go to a public hospital, it's not the greatest place in the world. I'll be the first to admit it. But my brother went to a public hospital, and they looked after him. They did. So, we have free healthcare, but you got to go to the hospitals for that. But we have medical aids that cover a large majority of what we go through here. The main thing is, we are a lot more stable in a lot of other stuff than what some higher tier countries, as they call themselves, are, right? So, South Africa is, I believe, the third largest tourist destination in the world. It might have gone down, it might have gone up, but Cape Town is one of the biggest tourist destinations in the world. We have so much good tourism here that people have voted South African people the friendliest people in the world when it comes to tourism. Legitimately, this is an actual factual statement. I'm not pulling it out my ass. South Africa has some of the friendliest people in the world for tourism. So as much as we have our problems here, I love South Africa because we don't have spiders in our beds that want to eat our face like the Australians. You know, the big ass spiders that's their house. The obscenely hot weather. I'm not bumming on Australia. I think Australia is actually pretty cool, in all honesty. But, you know, there's fucking crocodiles in their oceans. Okay? There's crocodiles in the oceans in Australia. Are you kidding me? We don't have that shit here. Now, look, South Africa is dangerous, but it's because we have a large majority of... Fuck you. Come on, bitch. Return to sender time. That's what you get. Fucking asshole. I'm trying to fish here and you gonna... That's what you get. That's what you get, bitch. Anyway. You got lions and other bad animals? Yeah, it's in our backyard. I should show you guys my pet lion. Nah, Australians are cool. Are there elephants? Not in the city areas, but we do have elephants, we do have lions, we do have leopards. But you have to go a little bit more inland into South Africa, a little bit more north. They're not really in the Cape regions. I say that when a hippo managed to escape the zoo and was walking in the middle of Cape Town. In the middle of fucking Cape Town. So, you know, maybe I should just shut my mouth. We keep cheetahs as pets? You can. You actually can keep a cheetah as the pet. Because a cheetah is not inherently a violent cat towards humans. They're very cautious creatures. They're very curious creatures. And if you raise them from small, they generally are a little less instinctual, like lions and leopards are, towards humans. Lions, when they grow up, you've seen all those documentaries of the guys and the lions go and, you know, they do their thing and stuff. But the thing is about lions can switch immediately, right? A lion will switch immediately. Cheetahs are one of the smaller cats in the world, right? So a cheetah is more skittish and won't go for something bigger. It is a predator. That's the thing. It is a predator. I've never heard of a cheetah attacking a human. I haven't. But I've heard about lions turning on people. I have. And naturally, tigers. Tigers, I don't understand why people would want to keep a tiger as a pet. That thing will fucking kill you. There's a reason tigers have the high kill count they have. There is a reason tigers have a high kill count. Those things are insane. Love when a hippo walks in the middle of a capel. I know, right? But yeah, no. South Africa is a nice place. Me personally, I've never read or heard on the internet of a cheetah attacking a human. I have never heard it. Never, in all honesty. It might have happened at one point, but you like see them at the zoo, right? Cheetahs are naturally curious creatures. And they purr, right? They do. They purr. And they're very lovable towards people. They're still big cats. Let's not get something straight, okay? A cheetah is still a big cat. It's one of the smallest cats of the large cat beings. It's still a big cat. It's still a big cat. Like, it would probably be able to tear you apart if it wanted to. I have just never heard of a cheetah attack. I've never heard of a cheetah attack because they're more anxious creatures. They can be more docile than a large amount of the bigger predatory cats. That's as far as I understand. You would have to go and speak to someone who knows about cats, who knows about that. So I'm not saying it's impossible. Me personally, I've just never heard of a cheetah attacking a human. I've heard of lions destroying poachers. I've heard of you know, tigers attacking people. I've heard of leopards attacking people. But I've never really heard of a cheetah going out of its way to attack a person. I've never heard that. Never. An elephant is a fucking dangerous thing. And, oh my goodness, chat. An elephant is dangerous. Like, people need to understand that elephants are not to be trifled with. Especially when it's mating season. So, we went on a business trip. With colleagues from my work. It was like a whole meetup for our EMEA region, which is like Middle East, Africa, and, you know, Europe. So like the middle half of the world. And we went to the Pilanesberg and we went on a game drive, right? So we went early morning because you have to go early morning because that's generally when the animals are up going to the water holes and doing their thing. And there was an elephant that was chilling in the road and he was doing his thing, but it was mating season. I have never seen a poor game drive lady get so spooked when the elephant turned to us and started flapping its ears. She turned the car on and bolted because she knew what was going to happen. She knew it was going to happen. So, legitimately, chat, elephants are terrifying when they are on heat. Let me just tell you, that bull, oh, that guy was ready to literally go for the truck and throw us over. So let me tell you, that could have been real bad. She knew the signs. She turned the car on. She bolted because she knew what was going to happen there was dangerous for all of us. So I respect wild animals. Let me just tell you something. Yeah, but those are more domesticated ones, Weebad. The ones in this park are not domesticated whatsoever. They hear the cars and they walk by and they do their thing. Generally, an elephant will let you be up until you are intruding on territory or it's mating season. Then elephants become super aggressive, right? And my sister is an undertaker. This is going to sound so horrible to say, so please bear with me. But my sister is an undertaker. And they got a body that got stomped to death by an elephant. And let me tell you, fuck. That's not something you want to see. That really isn't something you want to see. So, no. I respect elephants. The crushing force of a truck. Exactly. Exactly. Elephants are super dangerous. Let me just get this fish, then I will read that message. Is there a specific language people speak in South Africa? Generally, oh Lord, no, back off. Someone is literally scamming kids on stream, and who would that be? No, don't mess with Dumbo. Is there a specific language you speak in South Africa? We have 13 official languages. So no, there isn't a specific language that you speak in South Africa. We have 13 different languages. So you generally, I think English is the large majority of South Africa. Most people speak English, so keep to English. But we have, oh my word, Sotho, we have Zulu, we have Xhosa. There's so many languages. I can't even name all of them. Having to list all 90 sites? Oh gosh. 13 is crazy. Yep. I would say 14, but that's 4 ways boot, and I don't know if I want to go down that path again. I really don't know if I want to go down that path again. It's a whole different language and dialect inside. No! Okay, thank you. Do I need to come over to YouTube for a band hammer? I think my wife is on it. Okay. There you go. There's the... Is that a nether skull? Thank you. A nether skull. A wither skeleton skull. We just need 2 more. You know, just need 2 more for the bundle. I've always been wondering where people speak those languages. Everywhere, in all honesty. Everywhere. Oh, look, blaze powder. How nice. And my wife is on fire when it comes to YouTube, because I think a lot of people think on YouTube they can just say and do what they want and get away with it, because they just like, bro's playing a different kind of game. This is still Minecraft. It's just a massive mud pack that allows me to fish in lava with a lava fishing rod. What's the point? What's the problem? I just want to find the other 2 fish, but we need to go to a different biome for these fish. We do. We actually need to go to a different biome. Okay, I want to get 1 more fish here, but actually, you know what? Let's just go back because I want the crops to grow. We're still not fire resistant, so if I take fire damage, it goes right through. Listen, boys, you are crowding there. Just saying, you don't want to be crowding up there. I can't believe I fished a lava fishing rod out of lava with a lava fishing rod. You know? I should make this whole layer ice, then I can just skate my way all the way to the end. That's an old Minecraft trick. I wonder if that still works. Or if that was patched out because Microsoft doesn't like fun. It's probably the most interactive streaming YouTuber I know. I like interacting with people. I saw Catherine O'Hara died. It's real sad, young. We're losing all of our actors and actresses, baby. We are. We're losing our actors and actresses pretty quickly now. But they're all getting old, man. Life comes to claim us all. Death comes for ye. Okay, here we go. It's a very odd place to have, you know, a nether portal, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, cool. It is 4:50 a.m. I just want to go and drop off what we don't need. I really want a lot of that nether jelly because the nether jelly is going to make our mayonnaise machine so much better. There. I think that's it. We need to keep this. Yeah, that should be fine. Deluxe crab bait. You excited for the new Stargate? Yeah, I don't know. I like Stargate. I do. I wasn't a fan of Atlantis though, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just an uncultured swine. Is this the single mod pack? This is called Society Sunlit Valley. It's one of the biggest mod packs you can find on the CurseForge launcher. It's got like... How many mods does this thing have? I can't even tell you. It's a lot of mods. Society Sunlit Valley. It's based off of the game Stardew Valley. If you've never played Stardew Valley before, would highly recommend you go and do that. If farming simulator games are your kind of deal, if not, then wouldn't recommend it. But you would enjoy Stardew Valley regardless. I know some people that don't like Stardew. I do know some people that don't like Stardew, which is fair. But, you know, those people are wrong. But each to their own, right? We're all allowed to like games that we like to like, you know? Okay, so let's go check out our farm. Right, I swear I missed one. Why did I only get 5? Oh my. That's why. I knew I was missing one. Okay. Then... Yes, you can't milk chickens. It's just easier if you just, you know, keep the bucket on you. Or the milk pail on you. How's your... In there? I want to play Stardew Valley, but there was so much to do that I never started playing. So here's the thing about Stardew. It seems overwhelming, right? Just start somewhere. With Stardew, the point of Stardew is to take your time to play the game, right? Not to understand everything all at once, because I'll be the first one to tell you Stardew Valley is rough if you don't know what you're doing, right? I played that game at least a good couple 100 hours before I did my challenge run. And even with my challenge run, there was still some stuff I had not seen in the game myself. So I was like, oh gosh, this is new. Why? Why is this new? You know what I mean? So if you feel overwhelmed with Stardew, my advice would be just take it one day at a time. And I know that's dumbass advice, and you know people are going to complain about that kind of advice. But literally, if you just play Stardew one day at a time, you'll find that the game becomes easier. You will understand the way the game works a lot easier as well. And yeah, that's just as simple as that. The game will do what it needs to do for you. See, Markiplier's new movie is out in cinema. Yep, just not in South Africa. Because we always have to get shafted. We bully the ones that don't like the same games as me. Oh, do we now? Do we now? Although, to be fair, remember, Markiplier's video is an independent video. It's not a... How do I say? I don't want to say high production thing, because he did put a lot of production value in it. I think it's a case of... It's because it's an indie movie that a lot of major studios didn't really pick it up worldwide. Am I live streaming on other platforms? Yes, on Twitch. I live stream on Twitch as well. Can I upgrade this thing? Just unbreaking, eh? Luck of the sea, lure. So I can't really upgrade the lava fishing rod, eh? A mana blaster. I would love to find this fucking thing. You kidding me? Just fish up a mana blaster like one time. One time shoe shine. I would love to farm that up. Okay. Oh, you guys grown. You look grown. Oh, yeah. Tubabacco. I don't even know what we're going to use this for, but I'm excited for the prospect. Because this was a ludicrously expensive thing to get. I want to send a super chat, but I cannot. That's fine. You don't have to. 'Tis all good. As long as y'all are just subscribed, helps out more than you realize. Because I would love to hit 10,000 subscribers, to be honest with you. I would. Okay, let's see. Seed making, drying. We can make dried Tubabacco leaf with a drying. I think I might just want to do that. Although we could make a seed maker and do that. Let's get the dryer. So, drying. What is this? Oh, it's a silo. Wait a minute. I have those. What am I talking about? I have those. See? I even forget what I have. Pie Lover movie when? Never. I don't have the facilities or the funds to make a movie. That would be it. Why am I playing alone? This looks like a good pack for your wife. Because I am playing this single player right now because I have a YouTube series going on. I have a YouTube series going on. So that's why I'm playing it alone. That is why I'm playing it alone. I have a YouTube series that I'm busy with. Alright, so these are our silos. You chuck the leaves in here. That was weird. Oh, that's why. And then it spits it out. I really do need to get a hopper going. Alright, so with the dried Tubabacco leaf, you can make a tuba smoke stick, which I wouldn't recommend. Add a factory reset your phone, no worries. But we also need it for the truffle tea. We do. We need it for the truffle tea. So that's why we're doing this right now. Truffle tea makes a lot of... Pie Lover sounds like an R18 movie. No. I will not be making movies. I think I'll continue making music. That's what I think I'll be doing. But as for movies, I am not an actor. I can't act worth shit. I can't act worth shit. I can't. I would try and I would fail spectacularly. I think we could all agree on that one. I would try and I would fail absolutely spectacularly. I would get the worst reviews in the history of Rotten Tomato. Y'all don't even understand. Troy Baker and Jacksepticeye are in Iron Lung. I thought Mark and Jack don't talk. So did they sort out their stuff? Because as far as I remember, they aren't on speaking terms at the moment. Unless I have it wrong. Get away. I need to finish this. Oh. Okay. I think this is enough leaves. Come on. Give me the ones I want. There you go. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to put half in here. And the reason for that is we do want to make tea eventually. And the rest of this I'm just going to sell. At least it'll be spectacular. I wouldn't even know what movie I would make. What movie would I make? I never played Iron Lung. I saw Mark play it and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, you're just going down there to die. Which I get at the end of the movie might just happen. But In all honesty, I do believe that might happen, but that just take my freaking lure off. The background music is Mice on Venus. Oh gosh. We need the silver as well. I forgot the silver is actually something we need to break down because we need this for Stoof. A gargoyle. You know what? Why not? Scribe. Snow boots. A bottler. Butterfly drip lure. Can use it for smithing. Oh, we still need to do all of this. Hey, Sebastian, welcome. Establishing the best pie bakery in South Africa. Oh, gosh. The journey of the Pie Lord. What are your thoughts on Hytale? Is it really a Minecraft killer? No. No. I think Hytale is good. Don't get me wrong. I think Hytale is good. It does a lot of what Minecraft could use, but I don't think it's a Minecraft killer. I really don't. Purely because, number one, it's an early access, so I don't think we've seen everything we need to see about it. Trees can only bear fruit in autumn. And I feel like Hytale wants you to focus more on adventuring. Whereas Minecraft is more about, you know, how much you can build and what you can do with oh, dragon fruit. I can make a refreshing drink. How nice. How much do you sell for? Ooh, okay, actually that's not a bad idea. I have a bucket of water on me. That's not a bad idea. Hold on. We're about to find something different here. I don't think it's a Hytale killer, if I'm being honest. But I do think it has the potential to, you know, be something big and give Minecraft a little bit of a an awakening, but I don't think it'll be a Minecraft killer. I think a lot of people are, how do I say? A lot of people like what they like, right? So Minecraft is huge at the moment, if you really think about it. This mod pack is massive because people enjoy Minecraft, right? This mod pack is huge. So the way I see it, Hytale will give Minecraft a little bit of a kick so that they can work on their game. But as for a Minecraft killer, I legitimately don't think so. I don't. It sounds like I'm wishy-washy about it. I enjoy Hytale, I do. But right now, Hytale doesn't have this in. Hytale doesn't have what this is. But Hytale is for adventuring, right? The game wants you to adventure and explore. It wants you to do that. It wants you to explore. It wants you to go, okay, I need to go to this biome to get this resource. If I go to this biome, then I get all these other cool stuff, right? And we did this live on stream where we went to the desert and we found one of those mine shafts that had a bunch of skeletons in them. But the amount of loot that I found just from there was obscene. It was crazy how much loot I found there. It was absolutely insane how much loot I had found just in that little mine, right? So I feel like the game wants you to explore. And that's what I feel Hytale is. Whereas Minecraft feels like you go, you fight the Ender Dragon, huzzah. That's what Minecraft is. Minecraft feels more like about building, about making these grand things happen instead of this great big adventure. Where with Hytale, they want you to have different kinds of armor. They want you to have all these workbenches to build all these kinds of weapons. They give you weapon attacks, right? So if you look at it, I personally like the rogue style of Hytale, where if I've got the two daggers, I jump, stab, and jump back, right? Minecraft doesn't have that. I prefer a RPG style kind of game, and that's where I feel Hytale does it better than Minecraft. Minecraft is fight the Ender Dragon, explore, mine, build, get your armor, go to the Nether, kill the Ender Dragon with a bed, whoop-de-doo, you've done the game. Then you continue to build ridiculous stuff like, you know, lighthouses and and sheds that I could never build. I could never build this. You kidding me? I have the capacity of building of a 2-year-old. And even then, I think a 2-year-old would build better than I would. So no, I do think Hytale is really good from an RPG perspective. I don't think it'll kill Minecraft. I don't. That's where I would stand by that thing. I like Hytale though. Let me tell you, that game has potential. Oh my goodness. Does that game have the potential to be huge? Huge. Absolutely massive. And the fact that they are making it like I don't want to say an MMO kind of deal, but I like that you can, build like a big old tavern and have people come visit your tavern and a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. I like it. I do. I do. I'm taking my time with Hytale, so building slowly, enjoying the exploring side. Right now I find a hive underground. And I will say, like, the monsters that they have, oh my gosh, the monsters that they have feel like, whoa. Ugh. So yeah, I think, like I said, the game has potential, and I like it, but I do not think it'll be a Minecraft killer. I don't. Not at this juncture. But if Microsoft continue the way they do and just ignore everyone, because apparently there's still a bug with Bedrock that they are just not addressing, I could see in future that Hytale would pose a major problem for Microsoft in the future. I do. If they continue the way they are. Yeah, the thing is, people need to understand that Minecraft modding is on a whole different level, right? We got copper armor in modded Minecraft before we got copper armor in normal Minecraft. That says a lot about where Minecraft is as a base game. And how Microsoft feels about Minecraft. So understand that there's potential. I'm not saying Minecraft will die out, but there's potential for Hytale's mods to eventually get so big and so grandiose that Minecraft could have issues. And if the developers of Hytale are 100% serious about their games, you will find that the people who have passion for their games are normally the ones that win. Were the dwarves from Deep Rock Galactic based off of you? If that was true, I want my money, so that I can retire and never have to work again. If only. If only. If only. Maybe one day I'll have a beard off with Queso. Maybe I'll have a beard off with Queso. Since everyone is comparing me to Queso, maybe I should, dial the man up on his cellular phone. I don't have his number, but just be like, yo, my fellow ginger, shall we have a beard off and let the public decide who has the glorious beard? Nah, I think Queso is a cool chap. I haven't heard anything bad about him. But, with YouTubers lately, I am just keeping my nose to the ground, I'm keeping my nose to the ground because I ain't got time for drama llama. I've got 10,000 subscribers to get. Once I get to 10,000 subscribers, then I'll start doing YouTube drama. I'll probably call a pen a pencil and upsetty spaghetti the whole entire internet. Cause major discomfort and make everyone be mad and upsetty spaghetti with me. By the way, I'm talking garbage. I want everyone to know I'm talking garbage. So please don't misunderstand me. Okay, we need to find a circus fish. Because if we can get an artifact trove from these things. Really? In a crab trap? What? You got any niche games I could play? Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac. If you like roguelikes, Binding of Isaac. That would be my first game I would always recommend someone because there's just so much to do in the Binding of Isaac. You'll go crazy. You will. You'll go absolutely crazy with the Binding of Isaac. Okay, we have 15 minutes. I don't really have anything else that I want to get done before a new video. My camera battery is ready, but I want to go and see if the guys are ready for Core Keeper. But none of them seem to be on. Where is everybody? I wanna record Core Keeper, man. Otherwise I gotta go edit. Okay. So for the next episode's prep, let's see. I am still pretty much very far away from the fish farms, but I'm not too particularly worried about that because it's still winter, but it's midwinter and I'm not done with this. I may what I may do. No, I need to finish this. I said I might do it that way, but no. We need to get the fish pond sorted. Okay. You built that house? No, the game built this house. The game built this house. So if you go over here to the building shop and you go to farmhouses, you can see what kind of blueprint you want. You just need to do this. What makes you so hooked on Binding of Isaac? The sheer amount of unlocks. I'm an achievement hunter. I did the same thing with Stardew Valley. I 100%ed Stardew Valley. And this mod pack has a thing called perfection. So if I can do perfection... Oh my gosh, I have to buy the gold clock. Progresses nearby artisan machines. I want that. This thing has a perfection thing, which means you have to 100% the mod pack. I am an achievement hunter. So Binding of Isaac, any roguelike, I love to 100% a roguelike. I do. I do, because it's just so much to do. It is so much to do. Okay, so if I look at our quests, and we need to continue with here, we need to finish the boiler room. So I'm gonna go and mine in the skull cavern. We need 3 wither skeleton skulls, and we need a couple more bones and zombie flesh, then we'll get rage gloves. We want power. Create power is ridiculously good for this mod pack. The crafts room, we still need to do the brewer's bundle. I've done nothing in the craft room, by the way. Like, absolutely nothing. Did that say Sir Strom? No. Wine that we need to make. Another brewing station would be cool. Artisan bundle, we're basically almost there. Do I have this? No, I don't have it on. I'm gonna leave soon. No worries. No worries. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm just doing my usual thing. Watching Minecraft streams to cope with my account getting hacked. Had a better Minecraft world and it's gone. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, man. Sorry to hear that. Okay. These are all still growing. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Chat, if y'all have not hit the subscribe button, it helps out a great deal. I am going to end because I don't want to do too much before the next video. Oh, we have a lot to do. We really do. But... Hey, you better not be stealing my cheese, my guy. This thing is so cool. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to end it there. When's the video coming out? The video should be coming out... If I edit today, I'll set it for Monday, and Tuesday will be Society Sunlit Valley. Wednesday and Thursday will be the horror video we did. And then Friday, depending on, my teammates, will be Core Keeper. So I'm going to go and edit this video now so that it's up. You need to be a member if you want early access on the YouTube channel, if you want early access to the video. But if not, you can go check out the whole series. It's like, I got like 24. How many videos do I have about it right now, chat? Who could tell me? How many videos do I have already for it? 24 episodes, okay? 24 episodes. So if you'd like to watch the whole series, do the thing. Go watch the 24 videos. There's other stuff I've got going on there. So, yeah. I will see you guys on Monday. I'm going to take tomorrow off just to relax, which is why I'm doing everything today. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. Hope you enjoy the movies, the popcorn, the everything you'll be doing. You woke up too late? No worries, Ellis. I was a little bit early. I'm trying to find who we can raid. Oh, we should Raid Iron Mouse. Okay. Not them. Is night at your location? Yoru Uma. Let's go raid Yoru. All right, cool. I'll see you guys when I see you. Until next time, have a good one. And Uncle Rusty says, eat your breakfast, kids.